I'm just gonna start over.
Okay.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Christopher McCann.
What subject do you teach?
I teach 7th grade social studies here at Thorne Middle School.
What schooling do you have to be a teacher?
You have to have at least a bachelor's degree and a teaching certificate.
Where did you go to school?
I went to Rutgers and I got my master's at Georgian Court University.
What do you do on an average day as a teacher?
On an average day, I teach 3 classes, 80 minutes each, and I try to make class as interesting and as fun as possible.
How many students do you teach?
About 100.
And what's the average length of a workday?
Average length of a workday, just teaching?
Work too. How long? What is this? What do you have to do? To set up lesson plan and stuff.
I get here at around 7:30, and I leave at about 3 o'clock.
Okay. Do you like your job?
Yeah, I do. I like it a lot. It's fun. It's a cool job. I feel lucky to have it.
Okay. I think that's it.
Thank you.
Okay. So, what is your name?
Mrs. Cook.
What is your job?
I'm a teacher. I teach 8th grade language arts.
What schooling did you have to be a teacher?
To be a teacher in the state of New Jersey, you need a license, you need a bachelor's degree, and then you need to pass a test called the Praxis. So I have my bachelor's degree in English, social studies, and political science, and I have a master's degree in English literature.
Where did you go to school?
I went to Rutgers, and I go to Rowan now.
So how did you get into being a teacher? Why?
Well, my mom was a teacher, my sister was a teacher, and I always thought I wouldn't want to be a teacher because I saw how hard they worked and how much time they put in after school's over. Teachers do a lot of planning at home and on the weekends. So I thought I wasn't going to be a teacher, but then I worked in business after college, and then I went back to grad school to get my master's degree. And while I was there, I began teaching college courses, and I realized I loved teaching. So I went back to get my certificate to teach lower grades.
What do you do on an average day as a teacher?
On an average day, I wake up, I don't know if this is what the average teacher does, but I wake up super early, usually between 4 and 5 a.m. I run, I look over my lesson plans, I make coffee, I make my son's lunches, and then once I get to school, I really focus on my day. So I look at what I'm teaching, I set up all of my materials, and I teach. And during my break periods, which we call a prep period, I do more lesson planning, I grade students' work, I love reading my students' work, and then usually I bring some stuff home with me to do too.
What is the average length of a workday?
An average workday, well, I arrive here, I have to be here by 7:45. I usually arrive before that. And you have to stay till 2:45, but most teachers will still be here after 2:45.
How many students do you have?
Right now I have about 60 students.
You said that. Do you like being a teacher?
I love teaching. I absolutely love working with my students. I love every aspect of it.
What is your favorite part?
My favorite part is my students, seeing how unique they are. I especially love reading their writing. Like right now we're doing memoir writing, and you each have such unique things to say, and I love reading and responding.
What is your, what's the word? View on teaching? What's one thing?
My view on teaching is that you really have to look at each child as an individual. I think sometimes you're not teaching just one lesson to the class. You really have to look at what a student is doing while you're teaching, or what they write or what they do after you teach, and you have to treat each student individually.
Anything you would like to say to people that want to become a teacher?
Anything I'd want to say to people who want to become a teacher. I think it's a wonderful profession. I think if somebody wants to be a teacher, I would suggest that they, in high school or in college, ask to spend a day in someone's classroom if possible and see what it's all about. and just keep learning. Teachers are always perpetual learners. So read, learn.
I think that's it.
Okay, all right, thank you.